So much love and appreciation to those of you who have been with me for the 2 year period plus that I've been doing this. Thank you for showing your love and support to the channel. And to anybody else who is brand new to the platform and you would like to support the channel, also you can do it by way of Patreon, Anchor, the clothing store, and also the shoe shop that is listed in the comment description below. And again, thank you to any and all of you guys who have been here to support this channel during the 2+ year period. I wouldn't be able to do what I do every single day without you.
Good afternoon, everybody. This is the Bishop Whitehead, and I'm gonna walk y'all into my prayer closet. This is my prayer closet, and one would think that, wow, look at your closet. Got all my priestly robes and more. Designer coats, you name it, Gucci, Louis, you name it. Fendi, you name it. More coats. And then when you walk into my shoe closet, every designer wear for days. But I didn't come on to talk about designer wear.
Let me tell you something. His whole closet is basically a first floor. Like his whole spot is bigger than where I live. Like that's ridiculous. Like that's some people like that. A portion of that might be somebody's apartment. Understand what I'm saying? And this is what I be trying to tell black people. I'm like, yo, all the money that y'all be giving a lot of these pastors in these churches, like, yo, you looking at it. You looking at it. This dude got the finest designer silk French Le Paris, type of like, stuff directly there. And it's like, a lot of people not living like this. Some people living in squalor, people living in boxes under bridges. Like, but you got this dude, like his half of his wardrobe can more than likely be a down payment on a house or a car or something like that. And then he got the nerve to sit up there and tell y'all, he was like, I ain't get on here to, talk about designer threads and different things. So what was the use of the video? What, you was going to sit up there and say how God can bless you? Nah, son, the only way you really get blessed like that is if you're the head of a church, just to be honest. Like I said, Creflo Dollar. Dude sitting up there asking people there, the flock, to donate 60 to 70 million dollars so he can get a private jet. Do you really think that Creflo would be able to ask any of that if he was just like a basic dude on the streets? No. Do you think this dude right here, who is a pastor, he would be able to have all of these threads in this house and in this square footage? Nah. If he was a normal dude, no. Like I said, it's easy for him because he's going by the word. Like if any dude out here who got he can string together some words, he can talk real good and make everything seem nice and different things of that nature, it's real easy for a dude like that to get a follow and become a preacher. Like it ain't nothing. Like I said, you want to talk about wizardry, you want to talk about, spells and spellcasts, all this other type of stuff. Look at a lot of these preachers. Look at how they weave words together and they get all of these people to sit up there and follow them. It's just like a celebrity, like how people sit up there and say like, oh, you shouldn't idolize another person. You shouldn't sit up there and idolize Beyonce, a 50 Cent, this or that. What y'all doing with the preachers? Y'all be treating them dudes like celebrities. Some of y'all be trying to ask for autographs. If you really wanted to get a one-on-one with the preacher, how many people you gotta go through? You gotta go through a secretary real quick. It ain't like you got a direct line, even though you've been tithing for like 9 years. You don't got no direct line to the preacher. Like I said, how many of these preachers are going to help out the people directly within their congregation that's going through any type of ailments? How many of them are going to just like fully pay off like the medical bill in silent and not say nothing without publicizing it or anything like that? How many of them are going to sit up there and start up college funds, buy up the block, buy up businesses to start a black-owned bank or a food pantry or a store or a gas station? Matter of fact, how many black churches even own a gas station? How many black churches even own an actual supermarket or a store in the black community that services the black community? How many black churches do you see go around the black community repairing the blight, cleaning up the block, sweeping the streets? Like I said before, there's a lot of work that can be done in the black community. A lot of these churches got huge flocks, but yet I don't see none of them really getting put to work. And I'm talking in general, because that's not what I see. I see churches on every single corner, every single block, just like the liquor stores and the gas stations, but I don't really see nothing positive coming directly from it. All I see is the community getting worse and worse. I see more blight, more crime, more bodies, more drugs, and abandoned houses. That's all I see. That's all I see. But like I said before, y'all allow this to happen though. And I'm talking specifically to the people that be going to church, that be tithing, all this other type of, y'all be enabling these pastors to do all of this stuff. They sitting up there, yeah, I just got me waving Ferraris in your face, Bentleys in your face, a Cadillac 2028 in your face, private jets in your face, fine clothes in your face, taking trips in your, they're doing stuff that you can only fathom. You got to look through a magazine, or you got to watch a YouTube video to sit up there and take a vacation mentally, because you can't actually afford to do it with the living situation that you got. You could barely even afford gas for next week. Your rent is overdue. Your Comcast bill is overdue. It's about to get cut off. You already on the 30th interruption right now. You about 2 hours away from setting up candles and flashlights because your electricity about to get cut off. The water department about to be outside of your house in the morning cutting off your water. But yet you sitting up here patronize these churches, these preachers that's selling you hope and dream up a long hopeless river. And that's it. Like I said, the moment in time that black people can start moving is when black people start doing for self. The moment in time that black people will start moving is when black people start doing for self. And when black people realize how much power that they actually have. Like I said before, man, this is just ridiculous. I should never see a preacher on IG talking about all the fantastical things that he got. I could have sworn we had things talking about this in the Bible, how we're not supposed to, be really caring about all of these physical things. I could have sworn that was a thing. I guess not. I guess it's selective. I guess it depends on, who's saying the word or who's giving the teaching. If you basic every day, yeah, you shouldn't be focusing on, those fanciful, whimsical, types of, threads and, physical things, because you can't take those physical things with you to heaven. But I guess if you're a preacher delivering the word, I guess you got a different road that you can walk and you can take that stuff with you. I guess the things that they preach means differently for them versus what it means for you. I guess their connection with God is also different for them versus what it is for you as well. This is why they get blessed way more heavily than you do, even though you've been tithing and giving your time and energy and learning the word and carrying the Bible every single day and going to the church for 9 to 10 years straight and getting your family to go to the church and getting your friends to go to the church. But yet you're not even 1% as blessed in a sense as this pastor is when it comes to the financials, or when it comes to your living situation, or how it comes into your health, or how it comes into your housing,